Hello world, this is Red from Redneck Modding. Today I'd like to show you around a new sim dashboard that I have designed for the RK250 forestry implement. And I'm doing this for my friend Ray Seguin up in Canada. Ray is a country western singer who sometimes plays Farm Simulator with me, and this is one of his favorite pieces of equipment. And it did not have a sim I want to call it a data panel, but it's not a data panel. But it didn't have a screen for this particular device. So I decided to change that. And so we've created this screen, which if we press the fold and unfold icon after we start the tractor. Let's go ahead and start the forestry equipment. And then we're going to unfold it. And as you see, we have buttons to change the camera view. And we have buttons to rotate the cab. And we can also rotate the header equipment, the part that does the cutting. And we can tilt it. And we can turn it on and off. And we can move it up and down. And we can move it in and out. Move it out first, and then we can move it back in. And we can turn the lights on. Or we can just do the front lights. Or we can do the auxiliary lights on top. Or the rear lights. Or we can turn on our hazard flashers. And we can also change the length of our cuts. To do the length of a cut, though, we do need to bring up this screen. As you can see, the cut is 5 meters now, but if I press the tape measure on the sim panel, we can change it to 6, 8, 9, 12, 15, 20, max, but I'm going to leave it set at 5 meters. And of course, once we have a tree, we can cut it. Alright, so this is what our equipment looks like. I'm on the Silver Run map, which is where we can build a roller coaster if we have the right materials. Some of the materials we need is wood to make some of the things you see here. And this piece of property came with the map, so I didn't have to buy it, but I did need to clear it. And so I've cleared the stumps, taken down the trees, cleared the stumps, and so this is where I built a small sawmill that I'm going to use to make parts for building a roller coaster, which will be built across the lake over in that area over there. But for right now, let's go find us a tree to cut. I've still got some dead trees back there. This looks like a pretty good one here. Okay, so now that we're in this section, let's change our camera and see if we can't get a little better view. Let's go ahead and turn on the harvester, and we'll bring the harvester down. And that looks like a pretty good place. Let's go ahead and cut that. And then we'll lift it up. And then we'll change our camera view. Now, we'll go ahead and back the harvester up. Oops, there's a rock there. Try to go around it. We'll go ahead and rotate the cab around here a little bit. And maybe we'll go the other way. Trying to see how best to get organized here. Now we're going to try to bring this up. And I want to try to get as close to the building as I can. And looks like we're going to need to extend this out. And bring this down some. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe. Something like that. And let's try to get a little bit closer. Bring this up. That's about it. I'm going to have to extend that out. Looks like we're extended out as far as it can go. Well, let's try bringing the harvester in a little closer. do it this way. There we go. Alright, now we're going to cut the log and delimit. And we're cutting this into 5-meter lengths. Just going to lift this up a bit. Do another cut. That should do it. So if we jump out of the harvester and come over here, at this point we can deliver the wood to the sawmill by pressing the R key on our keyboard, or whatever you might have mapped to your steering wheel, as I do. And now the sawmill has the additional wood in it. And if we open up the production chains, we can see that we have 64,808 liters of wood that is making planks, wood chips, planks, long wood beams, and prefab wall, which we're going to need to build our roller coaster with. While we're over here, just let me take you over here. We got some wood chips building up. Let me show you this interesting piece of equipment, which allows you to stretch a cable, which I used initially when I went to clear this area. And I put the tractor across the lake and stretched the cable over to one of the tall trees. And then as I cut some trees down, I picked up those logs and moved them across the lake to the other side, where I put them in my logging truck, which is over here. Because I didn't have room to bring the logging truck in here because there was a lot of dense forestry. And so that piece of equipment, which comes with the premium expansion, allowed me to move my logs across the lake over to the other side. So anyhow, that's the video for today. Again, I just wanted to showcase my new sim. I keep wanting to call it a data panel, but it's this is sim dashboard. This is one of the panels that you can create yourself, as I did, and you can then control your farm and forestry equipment with your Android device, whether that be a phone or a tablet like I had, which is a 10-inch tablet. So that's it for today. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. This is Red from Redneck Modding.